Welcome back to Bustin' Rainbow Six Siege, patch 3.3. Oh wait, we already did that. Oh yeah, hotfix. The red circle is actually the jamming range. So let's just double check that they have indeed actually added in the extended range. And this is why, like people have told me before, why the hell do you test patch notes? And this is why, because sometimes they are wrong. I think this is the third time now that there's been a mistake. Alright, so it is exactly right. It is confirmed. That is the jamming range. So it used to be 1.5 meters. It is now 2.25 meters, and that is a massive circle of range. So very cool. It is still possible to jump over a mute jammer with a drone. So with the increased range, can you actually jump over a jammer now? Like from a flat start, not getting any added elevation. So that was Pirates having his goes, and he was unsuccessful. And then I attempted as well. I noticed that if having a run up didn't actually give you any extra distance, it was all about just getting the jump angle right, and unfortunately I couldn't do it. The furthest I got was a good half a meter from the other side, so it was like there was no way I could get it any better. You would need to jump from somewhere elevated in order to actually jump over the jammer. So you can completely stop drones now, and definitely going to be very powerful on some of the maps. So that is busted. You can no longer jump over jammers. The jamming field created by mute jammers is a sphere. So we're just going to double check this very quickly. So we're using our grid system again that we came up with these shelves. So we can see that the drone always gets jammed in a straight line. So it's not curved in any way. So it is a cylinder of effect. So busted, it is not a sphere. You can jam a floor panel from below. So first of all, we looked at how high up a jammer actually went. So this wall here, for instance, is great because we can rappel on it, plus we can actually put a reinforcement up, and the reinforcement goes exactly to the top of this floor, and you can see the fuse cluster charge was set off even with the jammer under it. So we know that it doesn't go all the way up to our reinforced roof panel. So for instance, we decide, okay, let's try this floor panel. Here we've got this desk we can put it on, and we can attempt to jam the floor panel from below. Now the floors are pretty tall, so it was going to be close, and as you can see, it did not work. So we thought, okay, let's go to house. It's got lower floors. Give that a go. We got this floor panel here. We can get a jammer close to it. So we were able to jam this on one side. So we repositioned the breaching charge, put it on the other side, and it detonated. So we thought, okay, let's go to consulate. We have a good one there, so we're able to jam it on one side. Okay, we thought that's great. We'll try further away from the jammer, see if that goes off. And it does. Even though I said it was jammed, it still went off. So we were not able to jam it on those maps. So we thought, okay, there's only one other place we can think of, which is Oregon in the basement. This one actually is extremely tactical. Like, being able to seal this roof panel off is really useful. So we've got thermite here and a reinforced roof panel. This is the furthest point away from the jammer. We put it down, and I attempt to detonate. Does not work. So this is the first legitimate case of this working. Before, when I tested this mist, I said it was plausible because there might be a map in the future that will allow you to actually do it. And now with the increased range, it appears it's totally doable now. And you can see here, I thought maybe I could thermite that wall and it might, like, the effect might go down, but I didn't. So I was unable to breach through this floor panel with a jammer under it. And I even managed to put the breaching charge right in the corner, like the furthest point away from the jammer, and it still got jammed. I still was not able to breach. So that is actually confirmed, and that's a cool one. That is very useful on that map. That's going to be very powerful to have a mute sitting underneath there. So that is confirmed. One jammer can protect 2 wall panels from breaching charges. So we've used this wall, and we can put 2 wall panels up and reinforce it. and I went and I put the jammer outside so that we could just kind of sit inside and actually stay out of the sun. So we were able to kind of watch how the jammer affects. So 1 jammer, 2 reinforced wall panels, and we've got thermite, and as we can see, it is not blowing up, and he's attempting to make it go, and it's not. So it is confirmed you can jam 2 full reinforced wall panels. Now there is a few ways you can kind of get around some of this stuff. So obviously we've got the limited range of height for the jammer, which means obviously if you get a wall like this, you can fuse in above it. That's useful, and maybe one of your grenades will luckily hit the jammer if you don't have a Thatcher or a Twitch who can go take it out for you. But also, because of this, it means that potentially you've got another option, which is to use thermite and place his charge higher up. Now, if on a map where you can get a bit of an elevated position outside, what you can do is detonate your breaching charge. It won't get you into the building, but it might at least get you eyes into the building. Like if you can position yourself somewhere where you can actually see in. It doesn't work on this map because there's nowhere to actually go and sit and watch from further away, but it's totally usable. And this is what the carnage that I found after I set off that charge on the wall upstairs, and I thought I'd show you it because it looked cool. I've seen this before in game, but this is probably the most extreme I've ever seen it. It looked really cool, so I thought that was a nice little thing to show you. And we were even able to like interact with it, which was kind of cool. It kind of slightly moved when our characters there got near it. But yeah, that was some funky modern art. So thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you next time.